Agreeing with objections. When you get into the bedroom, you are making out. Maybe you try to go for her shirt and she says, "You know what? We should slow down." Or she puts her hand in there. The first mistake most guys make is that they argue when the woman voices an objection. Again, objections are normal, the same way that objections are normal in sales. It is normal that a girl will say something like, "Oh, I do not know you well enough," or "We should slow down." That is very, very common. Even when they want to have sex, women will often voice objections simply to see what you are going to do about them. Instead of arguing or getting logical, just agree and continue unless she specifically says we should stop. When she says, "You know what? This is bad. We should not do this." You should say, "Right, we should not do this. This is bad." Or if she goes, "Oh, we do not know each other well enough," you are like, "You are right. We really do not know each other well," and just keep kissing her, but do not give her anything to press up against. This is the opposite of a pushback. We do not want her to push back against anything. We want to just go with the flow and let her know that. Hear her objection, but we are not taking it super seriously. Number 2, don't rush the escalation. The idea of escalation pacing. You want to make sure that you have a pace or rhythm to your escalation. You do not want to be pushing escalation as the girl is uncomfortable or failing to escalate. She expects it. You do not want to have these big, uncomfortable pauses between escalation. You know, we have all been there where you want to kiss the girl. She's waiting for you to kiss her, and you just cannot make the move. But on the other side, you do not want to fail to escalate either. You do not want to push an escalation either. If you are kissing and she is starting to get uncomfortable, you do not want to keep going. You want to be aware of her and her comfort levels when it comes to escalation. She is the one who paces the entire escalation. She decides how fast it goes. All we can do is react to what she is giving us, but she always is the final decider. Another thing you want to do is you want to pre-frame before you even get to the bedroom. You should already let the girl know that you are sexually interested in her. But the biggest turn-off in the world for you is to feel like you want a girl more than she wants you. I will actually say this to girls. So you know, one of the things about me is that I really need to feel like a girl likes me. Like, I could never go to a hook or anything because I would need to feel like the girl actually wants me. Like, the worst feeling in the world to me is feeling like I want someone more than they want me. Like, as soon as I feel that, I am just done. If it is not mutual, then I'm really not. Which, you know, might be legitimate, but might be her just needing you to put in some work so she does not feel slutty. You have pre-framed this so you can stop. So as soon as she goes, I do not think you should keep going. You are right. You know, I do not want to do the whole, trying to get you thing. That is just like a really big turnoff for me, and then stop. Which brings us to the last point. Respect her boundaries. You want to show a woman that you are turned on by her and get her turned on, but you are willing to wait. If a girl's back at your place, or has invited you to her place, or gone to a hotel with you, she likes you. She's willing to hang out with you again. And she's not going to suddenly lose all of those feelings of attraction and comfort for you because you kept pushing too hard. You do not want to pressure her into doing something she is uncomfortable with. Anytime she wants to stop, then you stop, but for good. Don't get into the game of trying to always push forward anytime she wants to kiss. Do not try to do freeze-outs, where you pretend like you are stopping, but really you are going to just wait a few minutes. That stuff is dumb. Instead, you want to just stop. If she decides that, "Oh, you know what, I really did want to have sex, and I really am aroused," and she wants to reinitiate, then you can go forward. But do not stop and then start again. That is a losing battle. Neither one of you are under orders to give each other what you want physically. So she does not want to have sex with you. She does not have to. You cannot force her to. That is punishable by law. But at the same token, you do not have to keep cuddling with her, kissing her, massaging her, doing any of these things that she likes. She just wants to, make out. You do not have to sit there and make out with her for, 2 or 3 hours. You can stop and, not touch her and just hang out the same way that she does not have to have sex. So be aware of her boundaries. Respect her boundaries. If you feel her getting tense at any point, you might want to stop. If you feel her muscles contracting, then you want to just stop. And oftentimes, if a girl is kind of giving that fake resistance or just seeing what you are going to do, this will tell her what she wants to hear. This shows her that you are not going to pressure her. You understand her boundaries and you want her to be 100% comfortable with anything that happens. And really, that is what you want. You do want her to be 100% comfortable. You do not want her to get buyer's remorse or feel like you tricked her into sleeping with you or anything like that, because that just leads to bad scenarios.